What is research? Research is contributing something to the existing body of knowledge. So it is the responsibility of the researcher to study the existing body of knowledge, and he should come forward to contribute something to the existing body of knowledge. Existing body of knowledge, the researcher should study thoroughly. It is the responsibility of the researcher to study well, to study at a maximum extent about the existing body of knowledge related to his discipline. It may be a social science or it may be a pure science. He should contribute something to the existing body of knowledge. The researcher should be a voracious reader, reading the existing body of knowledge related to his discipline. Then, the objective of a research is to provide solution to the problem, is to provide answer to a question. So researcher should identify a problem, then only he can undertake a research to provide solution for the problem. The researcher should identify a question, that is a research question, to provide answer to that question. So it is the process of providing solution to the problem and providing answer to a question. So researcher should identify a problem or a question. Where is the source to identify a research problem? Where is the source to identify a research question? We speak a lot about research question. Can we buy a research question? Can we borrow a research question? It is not possible. All research work, irrespective of the discipline, the research work evolve. The research work will be completed. The research work will be based on the research problem or a research question. Research question should be original in nature. It should not be a borrowed one, it should not be a copied one. The researcher should be the author of the research question. So what are the sources to identify a research question or a research problem? Identifying a research problem, research question, is the base for writing research papers. If a researcher wants to write a research paper, first he should identify a research question. What are the sources to identify a research question? Because that is the base to write a research paper. The researcher should read extensively, we discussed. The researcher should study the existing literature. The researcher should study the existing research publication. The researcher should study the business newspapers. The researcher should study the dailies. The researcher should study the novels. Why the researcher should study all these things? It is the source of identifying a research problem. What is done so far related to his discipline? What is not done? It is a duty of the researchers to concentrate on what is not done. What is not done, be concentrated to identify a research problem. I would like to quote an example. In a film industry, a director who is going to direct a film, he will see around 100 films. What is the reason? He will identify what is done, what is not done in the film industry. What is not done, he will concentrate. He will direct on this direction and his film will win in the film industry. Similarly, researchers should review the literature to identify what is done, what is not done relating to his discipline, where he is going to concentrate for identifying a research problem. This will serve as a source for a research problem. Then observation. Observing the sales promotional activities, will it contribute to increase in sales? Research question. Identifying the consumer behavior in the market, observing the consumer behavior in the market, the consumer behavior is changing. Why? Research question. New product development, the company will analyze, is it the right time to introduce the new product? Question. It is a question. Leveraged companies are there. Some companies are not leveraged. Why? What is the reason? Research question. Non-performing assets are increasing one segment. It is not increasing another segment. Why? Research question. In one segment of loan, it is repaid. In one segment, it is not repaid. Why? Research question. Like that, we can raise a large number of research questions that will serve as the base for writing a research paper. A researcher should identify the three question tags for identifying a research problem. What are the three question tags? What is this? What is the research problem? Why? Why? Then how? Answers for these three questions are given. It will be the first step to write a very good research paper. I would like to suggest an illustration. Internships are given to students, undergraduate and postgraduate students. Internship is included in curriculum. Why? A research question. So, what is the internship? This is the introduction of the research paper, introduction of the research problem. What is internship? What is the nature and scope of internship? What are the objectives of internship? What is the nature of internship given in corporate enterprises, service enterprises, banking enterprises, insurance? What is the nature of internship? This is the introduction of this study. Then, why? Internship is included in the curriculum. Why? The students are assigned to undergo internship for 2 months, 3 months, an entire semester. Why? What are the reasons? This is the statement of the problem. It is a problem statement. I have undertaken this study to answer these questions. Statement of the problem, statement of the research question. I state the research question. The research question I have taken to answer, to address this problem. In this research, I give the answer for these research questions. So, the statement of the problem, the questions, the research questions will serve as objectives of the study. The market size and market share is increasing for company X compared to company Y. Why? Then I frame as objectives of the study to analyze the factors influencing increase of market size and share. So research question will stand as objectives of the study. Research question will stand as objectives of the study. I give another illustration. In the same illustration, internship, I would like to give research question and objectives of the study that will help you to write a research paper. The internship will contribute to increase entrepreneurial skills to students. It will provide entrepreneurial skills to students. It will pave the way that the students will become entrepreneurs in the days to come. The objectives of the study to analyze the entrepreneurial skills acquired by students during internship. So research question will stand as objective of the study. To answer the research question, the researcher should frame the variables, analyze the variable that will give answer for your research problem. Another, I go to market to purchase a toothpaste brand X. But majority of the buyers there, they buy brand Y. Why? What is the reason? This observation gives a research question. Similarly, the students of banking, the students of corporate secretaryship, the students of management, the students of commerce, the students of logistics management, students of tourism and hotel management, they have to identify the research question in the relevant discipline and the relevant field. The research question is developed through extensive reading, through extensive observation in the market. The researcher should possess thinking skill, critical thinking skill, articulation skill, writing skill, presentation skill, above all, language skill. So, what is the research problem? Introduction part of the research paper. Why the research problem? What are the reasons? What are the factors? What are the variables involved? It will serve as the core objectives of the study and factors designed for analysis. Then, how do we achieve the objectives of the study? Question how? How stands as research methodology? How the non-performing assets is reduced is at a negligible percentage in bank X. How? How did the bank achieve? Similarly, we have to achieve the objectives of our study. What is the methodology we use? This is the base. The methodology used to analyze the variable with advanced statistical techniques, that will be the outcome of the research. To conclude, to write a research paper, the researcher should identify a research question. To identify a research question, the researcher should be a voracious reader. While reading the existing literature, she should have the ability to identify what is done and what is not done. He should concentrate on what is not done to identify a research question or a research problem. While reading the existing literature, when you come across a pertinent issue, he should raise 3 questions: what, why, and how. The answers for 3 questions will serve as the base to write a research questions. The methodology required, the problem statement required, the basic to initiate the research required. These things you can get in framing the 3 questions and answering the 3 questions. Researchers, please you concentrate on these 3 questions. You can bring out a very nice research paper that is original in nature and that will serve as a guiding light to fellow researcher and promising researchers in the days to come. Thank you.